Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's up, guys? I'm Dave, aka the Fire King, and today we have our EBL Season 3 Week Number 8 matchup. We would have had our Week Number 8 matchup, but our opponent, which was the S.J.Farfetch'd, he decided to give us a forfeit win. He was 0-7 going into this matchup. Now he was 0-8, and we came into this matchup with a 6-1 and a plus 15 differential. But like I said, he decided to give us a forfeit win, so we're automatically 7-1 with a plus 18 differential, and we're in first place in the league after week number 8. And like I said, the Farfetch'd guy decided to give us a win via forfeit, and my good buddy Texas Man Gaming, he is coach of the D.Mudsdales. He's with us in the WPL. He did me the favor of using my opponent's team versus me, just so I have something to upload and to record, or to record and to upload. So big shout out to Texas Man Gaming. Like I said, coach of the D.Mudsdales. I will leave his link down below. Make sure to go check him out. Super cool dude. Along with Bill Standish and Ed that do my thumbnails for me here in the EBL. And yeah, like I said, after week 8, we had our playoff spot secured since like week 6. But going into week 9, which is the last week of the regular season, the 4 teams have already punched their ticket to playoffs, which is ourselves, the Wormadan, the Frokies, and the Charizards. The only thing that could change in week 9, like I said, we already have the 4 teams going into playoffs. The only thing that could change is what spot we make it in. We're either gonna make it in we could either make it in first, second, or third, depending on results. And yeah, depending on results, we could either make it in first, second, or third into playoffs. And the 4th place team could either make it into 4th or 3rd. And yeah, and that's that. Like I said, in playoffs, the first team that made it to playoffs faces the 4th place team, and the second team faces the 3rd place team. So like I said, we get a forfeit win in this game. 3-0 forfeit win. This game is just for fun. Like I said, it was just so I have something to record and upload. So no matter if we win 6-0 or we lose 6-0, you know, like I said, we still win 3-0. And yeah, quick rundown on my team. I had my expert belt Thunderous with like 4 attacks. My Latios, Mega Latios, which is a physically defensive, not a physically defensive, sorry. My Latios is a physical attacking Latios with like DD, Dragon Claw, EQ. Yeah, so I bought a physical attacking Latios, Mega Latios to this game. I got a Scarf Crocodile with EQ, knockoff, Dragon Claw, and I had beat up on him. And then my Vaporeon physically defensive with the leftovers was like Skull, Wish, Protect, and Roar. Specially defensive Register with leftovers, EQ, Seismic Toss, Rocks, and Toxic. Gramble physically defensive with leftovers, Play Roast, Super Fang, EQ, and Heal Bell. And the Thunderous, I didn't go over his moveset, but he had like Thunderbolt, Grass Knot, Psychic, and Hidden Power Ice. And the Mudsdales brought his Mega Aggron, his Mimikyu, Tapu Koko, Heracross, Entei, and Flygon. And let's just push play. I lead off with my Scarf Crook as he leads off with his Aggron. I just switch out because I don't. The Earthquake will do a decent amount to the Aggron, but I didn't want to take an EQ, so I switched out to Vaporeon, and he made a switch out to Heracross also. So here I switch out into into the Heracross, so I didn't want to take like a Bullet Seed, so I took out Vaporeon, switched in the Gramble, the Roman Reigns. He goes for Mega Horn. It only does 17% to me, because he's at -1, and here I go for an EQ, and I get the Tapu Koko on the switch, and it does 71% to the Tapu Koko. And I'm gonna go into Registeel as he goes for a Volt. And he goes into Entei. I don't want to take a fire move, a Sacred Fire, so I'm gonna switch out into Vaporeon, and he pulls a double into Tapu Koko. So he got me on that play. But here I'm just gonna go for Protect to run one turn of Electric Terrain. As I go back into the Registeel, he goes for a T-Bolt, and here I'm gonna put on my Rocks because he's switching a lot, so I could go for my Rocks here and you know, start getting a little bit of chip damage on some of his Mons. As he goes into the Flygon, I know he's going to click Poly DD, so I go into Roman Reigns, a Gramble, get an Intimidate drop. He goes for a Dragon Dance. He's at a neutral attack. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he's at neutral attack, but +1 speed. He goes for a Earthquake on me. I go for a play rough. He lives on 1 HP. He was Focus Sash. He goes for another EQ, and I'm just going to knock him out with the play rough. And we're up 6-5 here. Here he goes on to the Tapu Koko. Putting up the Electric Train again. I'm going to switch out to Iron Man, the Registeel on the Dazzling Gleam. Here I just click EQ, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I click EQ, but the Thunderbolt knocks me out. He got a high roll. I go into Crook. I went for beat up there. I am Scarf Crook. I went for beat up just in case he went to the Mimikyu. And, you know, that way I could get hits off. 5 hits off. And here, so I Scarf, I knocked out the Tapu Koko. Here he goes onto the Heracross. Beat up. If I'm not mistaken, beat up right there did like 80% to him, but I didn't want to take a fighting move. Because Scarf Crocodile still puts in work. I go into Roman Reigns, get the Intimidate drop. He pulls a double into aggro, which is good. And I could have gone for the EQ because I predicted him to go for rocks, but I just went to my Vaporeon because I still need the Ground Ball's Intimidate. And here I just went for a Skull, hoping for a Skull Burn on the Heracross. I do not get it, which sucks. Here he pulls a double again, so he keeps getting me with these doubles. Texas Man Gaming is a very good opponent. He keeps getting me with these doubles. I'm playing very standard, very safe, because I don't see the need to predict right now. I'm ahead 5-4. And here I switch on to the Gramble, get that Intimidate drop. As he goes for the EQ, I still need Gramble's Intimidate, so I'm going to switch out here into Thunderous, get the rock damage. He goes for EQ, and here I'm just going to go for a T-Bolt, because T-Bolt 2-hit KOs anything on his team except for the Mimikyu, because he still has a Disguise. I go for the T-Bolt. It does a good amount to the Entei, and I know he's going to be choice banned, and I could take an E-Speed. And go for another T-Bolt, and the phenomenal AJ Styles knocks out the Entei. I could have switched in Vaporeon there and avoided all that scenario, but this game was just for fun, like I said, so I wanted Thunderous to knock out Amon here, the phenomenal one. He goes on to Heracross, and he shows that he is Choice Scarf, knocking me out with the Mega Horn. He gets that Moxie boost, but like I said, I'm Scarf 2, I'm Scarf Kirk, and here I just go for an EQ. And here he goes into the Aggron. As I click EQ, I'm at +1. He lives, and he goes for an Avalanche. And here I'm just going to click EQ, knock out the Aggron, Scarf Crook, Samoa Joe putting in work. I'm a +2 attack, but he has a Shadow Sneak, which will, it's priority obviously, he'll knock me out. I go into Vaporeon. I could have gone onto the Gramble, get that Intimidate drop. I should have done that. I should have gone into Gramble, get that Intimidate drop. But he goes for a Sword Dance here. I go for a Skull, breaking the Disguise, finally. And he will go for a Play Rough, and I go for a Scold, hoping for a Skull Burn. Do I get it? I do not get it, which sucks. And now he has to land a Play Rough. And he lands and he knocks me out. And here I go into Gramble, get that Intimidate drop. That way, when he knocks me out, I can live a Shadow Sneak from the Mimikyu to my Latios. He goes for the Drain Punch there, knocking out my Gramble. I go into my Latios, who hasn't touched the field yet. I take 12% coming in on rocks. I'm going to go for that Mega Evolution button. He goes for the Shadow Sneak. I live on 34, and I'm going to knock him out with an EQ. And that is GG to my good buddy Texas Man Gaming. And like I said, we won here 1-0, but like I said, it was a forfeit win from my original opponent. So we win via forfeit 3-0, like I said from the beginning of the video. But like I said, Texas Man Gaming put up a hell of a fight. But we came out on top. It sucks that I got a forfeit win because I know my mom's got kills this week. I think Crocodile in this match picked up 3, Gramble picked up 1, Dundee picked up 1, and Latios picked up 1. But good shout out, or a big shout out to my man Texas Man Gaming for doing me the favor of battling me. Like I said, make sure to go check them out. And next week is the last week before we hit playoffs. And like I said, the 4 teams making to playoffs are secure. It's just a matter of what spot we make it into playoffs. We were Season 1 champions, Season 2 runner-ups, and we're in playoffs again. And we got to go for that championship again. And next week, we face a very good buddy of mine, my best buddy, not only in the Pokemon community, but in the real world. Go against Adam, aka Seth Flyer. And Seth, you're going down, buddy. And with that, I'll catch you guys next time. Later.